dipping really low. After jumping out to a 2-0 series lead, the Leafs proceeded to lose 3 straight, including a 6-1 blowout loss in Game 5. Then came Game 6, scoreless through 2 periods. Shots were at a premium, and it was a tight game. Austin Matthews scored his first goal of the series. Max Pacioretty added some insurance as the Maple Leafs found a way to get the win in Game 6 against the Florida Panthers to force a Game 7 at Scotiabank Arena. Craig Berube thinks the way they played in Game 6 is the key to Game 7.
I don't think Ottawa needs to change. We got to be determined. We got to be desperate. We got to have that urgency.
We'll find out which team wants the ball when the puck drops at Scotiabank Arena at 7:30. And you can watch all the action on Sportsnet. From the Sports Center, I'm Randolph Fairbairn. Dead and a 19-year-old is facing impaired driving charges following a horrific early morning crash on the 401 at Renforth. 680's Carl Hansky has the latest from police.
The horrific drunk driving crash happened at Renforth Drive in the 401 around 12:30 this morning. Police say a minivan with 4 kids and 2 adults inside was stopped at a red light on Renforth right when another minivan was exiting off the 401.
It's alleged the Dodge Caravan was traveling at a high rate of speed, lost control, went over the race median, collided with the minivan that was stopped. Unfortunately, 2 of the children, 15-year-old and a 13-year-old, was pronounced deceased on scene. The third child was transported to a trauma center and pronounced deceased.
That third child killed was a 6-year-old girl. Another 10-year-old child and 2 adults suffered non-life-threatening injuries. The 19-year-old alleged drunk driver from Georgetown is now facing several charges, including 3 counts of impaired driving causing death. I'm Carl Hansky.
And police are also searching for a suspect after a downtown shooting injured 1 man. Officers say a suspect opened fire at several vehicles around 1 this morning near Florence Dufferin. 1 man who was hit by a bullet went to hospital shortly after. He has non-life-threatening injuries, this according to police. There is no suspect description so far. Anyone with information is asked to contact police.
680 News Time 5:07. Look up this evening and you may see some fireworks. Canada's Wonderland holding its first show of the season when the park closes at 10 o'clock this evening. The City of Toronto's fireworks at Ashbridge's Bay Park are set for tomorrow night. And 680 weather specialist Denise Andriachi says if you're heading to either of those events, you may want to layer up.
We'll continue with the cool, dry weather for Monday. High near 15 degrees tomorrow. The average high this time of year, 19. We're also getting into some cooler temps for the overnight and morning lows.
It's also the first weekend Cafe TO is open for the summer season. Golf courses and splash pads also open this weekend. A full list of events posted at toronto.citynews.ca.
And today is the day you want to get your errands done. Most grocery stores and beer stores, along with all LCBO locations, will be closed tomorrow for Victoria Day. Government services will also be closed because it's a stat holiday, and that means there's no mail service, and banks and libraries will be closed. If you do need to get some shopping done, a few malls around the GTA will be open. That includes the Eaton Centre, Vaughan Mills, and Square One. Most other locations will be closed. Transit systems will still run to help you get around, but they will use alternate schedules. The TTC and Up Express will run on a holiday schedule, while Go Transit will run Saturday service. The full list of what's open and closed posted on our website, toronto.citynews.ca.
And Prime Minister Mark Carney says his government will table a full budget this fall. He made the announcement in Rome after attending the Pope's inauguration.
We will have a much more comprehensive, effective, ambitious, prudent budget in the fall. You do these things right, and that's what we're going to do.
Carney has been criticized by opposition parties for not presenting a budget this spring or summer. The Prime Minister also confirmed that he met with allies, including U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance, who is also in Rome for the Pope's event. There are no details on what the two discussed. Coming up in 30 seconds, we'll have a check of your gas prices. It's 5:09.
Number 1 for breaking news, traffic, and weather. 680.
Italian event where you can experience the best in Italian craftsmanship. Right now, save up to 15% on Bertazzoni, Fulgur Milano, Zephyr, Asco, Faber, and Falmec brands. Appliance Canada, Canadian owned and operated since 1983.
Now the News Radio gas price update. Enpro predicts the price will not change at midnight, holding at $1.38.9 a liter at most GTA stations. Coming up in 60 seconds, traffic and weather together. 5:10.
Lunch just got better at Kelsey's. Try our $13.99 flatbread duos, plus new brunch menu, sizzling steak and eggs, avocado toast, and classic breakfast sandwich. Don't forget $5 mimosas and Caesars at Kelsey's, the original Roadhouse. Taxes extra. Must be legal drinking age. Dine in only at participating restaurants from open till 6.
If it's a flat earth wheel, a wobbler peel, we transport down any engine wheel. Where we go, you can get until May 30th, purchase 40 Michelin passenger or light truck tires and receive up to $70 by prepaid MasterCard. Conditions apply. Details at Michelin.ca. Find a Michelin Tread Experts dealer near you at treadexperts.ca/location.
At Metro, summer starts this long weekend, so we're kicking off the season with some of our summer MVPs, like Platinum Grill Top Sirloin Steak or Roast, only $7.99 per pound, or pints of blueberries, only $3.44 each, only until May 21st. Shop now or online at metro.ca.
680 News Time, 5:11 time for Rogers Xfinity Internet traffic and weather together on the ones. Here's Mike Davey. This report brought to you by your local Ontario Subaru dealers. Traveling on the eastbound QEW east of Erin Mills Parkway, 2 left lanes closed. It's for a collision, very slow from Winston Churchill. Northbound 410, there's a crash at Queen. That's blocking a right lane. They got a voicemail from a traffic spotter. I guess there's a few vehicles involved. Minimal damage to all the vehicles, but emergency crews on scene. It's very slow from Steeles. It's a bit of a visual distraction for southbound 410 travelers because it's causing a backup from Sandalwood Parkway to Queen. There's also that collision on the eastbound 401, but before you get to it, you're dealing with volume south of Pearson to Kiel alternating express collectors. Once you get to that crash, it's approaching Morningside in the express, so 2 left lanes still closed off here. It's involving a tractor trailer that's been hooked up to the heavy tow, still just sitting off to the left shoulder, and I don't know why it's taking so long to get that out of there. It's slow from approaching Nielsen in the express to the scene of the crash. Westbound 401, they cleared that issue on the ramp to Morningside, so it's reopened. It's slow from the 404 express collectors to approaching the Allen, 400 alternating express collectors to Dixon. Northbound 404 DVP, approaching Eglinton to approaching York Mills, moving slowly. Southbound 404 DVP, it gets backed up approaching Shepherd to south of Lawrence. Fort Erie bound on the QEW, very slow from Victoria Avenue to the 406, and that's because of construction. Hurry to the all-in-one event for great offers and experience all the features that come standard in a Subaru.
Mostly cloudy conditions this evening. We didn't see as much sun as we were hoping for today. Temperatures peaked at 17, a little below seasonal, and it's cool and sunny for Victoria Day Monday, a high of 15 degrees. We are clear for more of night for fireworks, but it's going to be a little cool down here at 7. Sunny and 16 on Tuesday. Our weather right now tonight,
17 degrees and mostly cloudy right now in downtown Toronto. 680 News Time, 5:13. An update now on an incident on the Gardner Expressway. Toronto police say a 29-year-old woman has life-threatening injuries after jumping out of a moving vehicle on the highway. Officers say a black Infiniti SUV was traveling westbound near Dufferin around 2 this morning when the woman jumped out of the vehicle. The reason why she allegedly exited the car is still unclear. The SUV continued driving while the woman was found on the side of the highway bypassing vehicles. Police say the driver of the SUV later met with them to discuss the incident. No charges have been laid so far. Police are asking anyone with information or dash cam footage to contact investigators. A check of your top headlines in sports in 60 seconds. It's 5:14.
Hey there. I'm sure you've heard that I'm giving away 3 down payments of $56,000 at my next real estate investment seminar. Hi, I'm Tom C. Slater, the Simple Investor. Join me on Saturday, May the 24th, for a life-changing event. Not only could you win one of 3 prizes of $56,000, you will also learn how important investment real estate could be to your financial future. To register, go to thesimpleinvestor.com today. The Simple Investor. We make the world a real estate investment simple. No purchase necessary.
Next up, Peter likes this clean line. Fellas, fellas, do we have anyone that can get a green horse today?
At Corey's Landscaping, the staffing plan is in the weeds.
Anthony, we need that leaf blower over here. 3 more new customer requests just came in. Who wants to work some overtime?
He needs to dig up quality landscapers and fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/claim now and get $100 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Toronto's trusted news. 680 News Radio.
17 degrees and cloudy right now in downtown Toronto. Good afternoon. I'm Annie Kevyo, and here are the top stories this hour. The tailgate at Maple Leaf Square just minutes away from opening. It's the Leafs' biggest playoff game in over 2 decades. More on Game 7 between the Buds and Panthers coming up in seconds. Breaking news out of the U.S. Former President Joe Biden has been diagnosed with an aggressive form of prostate cancer. Biden's office confirmed the diagnosis was made on Friday and that the cancer has spread to his bones. Biden is 82. A 19-year-old man from Georgetown is facing dozens of charges. 3 of them are impaired driving charges. This following an early morning crash in Etobicoke that claimed the lives of 3 children. 3 other people remain in hospital. And Prime Minister Mark Carney told reporters in Rome this morning following Pope Leo's inauguration that a federal budget will be tabled in the fall. Carney also met with U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance. What the two talked about has